Hello, my name is Jay Hydron. I'm going to help you through this speed, agility, and conditioning workout for the Lightning Soccer Club. We're going to get started here with just a simple dynamic 10-yard warm-up. Here you're going to do the exercise, down 10 yards and jog it back. We started off with jogs, and when you're now doing side jacks, so you just want to have your arms going up over your head and just nice and easy down the 10-yard course.
Pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head, like a face that I hold inside, face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that I watch every time I lie.
Now we're going to go into skips. Here you want to work on good arm action and good knee jog, getting that knee up to parallel if you can. Now we're going to go into power skips. Here you just want to get as high as you can, almost float in the air. Now we're going to go into ankle skips. Here you just want to do a skip with the ankle just off the ball of the foot.
I don't know what set me off first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts the fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can, but everybody has a face that they hold inside.
Now we're going to go into 3 skips, into a jog, just nice easy skipping, then jog it out.
To sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside.
Now we're going to go into a backwards jog here. Just make sure you pick your feet up so you don't trip over yourself.
It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop.
Next up are skip twists. Here when you skip, you just want to bring that knee across the body and rotate your body over that knee. Next up is karaoke. Here you're going to take the back foot, bring across the front, and then on the second step, bring the foot across the back. Here you want to make sure you're rotating the hips well and using your arms to counteract that movement. Next up is high knees. Here you want to really use your legs as pistons. Get those knees all the way up to parallel, and again, good arm action is critical. Now we're going to go into butt kicks. Here you really want to keep the thighs parallel and knees straight at the ground. Don't let those knees come too far forward. And we're going to finish the first half of the warm-up with butt kicks to high knees. This is most difficult. Here you want to first do a butt kick and then bring your leg through to a high knee position. Next up is nice easy leg swings. Here you want to bring your foot up as high as you can and touch your toe with the opposite hand. Next up is backwards leg swings. Here you just want to walk backwards, and as you do it, kick your heel up as high as you can, keeping your chest up and back. Here you don't want to lean forward, and you don't want to rotate your toe to the outside.
I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me.
Next up is knee to chest. Here, just bring your knee up to your chest and use your hands to bring it a little bit farther, creating a nice stretch through your butt.
Wish I could find a way to disappear. All these thoughts, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance.
Next up is the foot to butt. Bring your foot as high as you can, all the way to your butt, then use your hand to bring it a little farther. Here you want to keep your chest up nice and high and push your hips forward. Now we're going to go into plyometrics or jump training. Here, these are called hurdle jumps with a pause. The emphasis is on putting a nice pause between each jump. This is going to allow you to learn the landing correctly. You're going to do 4 sets of 5 jumps. A correct landing, as you can see in this video, is keeping your knees out when you land and keeping the weight through the outside of the foot, rolling from the front of the foot down to the heel of the foot as you land nice, softly, and quietly with each jump. Here's some common errors with jump training. We start here when you go over the hurdle. The feet go to the side. The feet should always go over the hurdle and not around the hurdle like in this demo. In this example here, you want to make sure you go off with 2 feet, not one then the other. When you're jumping, you really want to make sure the feet are coming both off at the same time. Also, when you're jumping, you want to make sure your knees don't knock together. You want to make sure the knees stay out, the weight over the outside of the foot when you jump. And then lastly, here's a correct technique, nice and quick, knees coming up to the chest and good arm action. Now we're going to go into the broad jump. Here you want to start with the hands over your head. Bring your hands down behind your back through the pre-stretch phase. That's when you bend your knees. And then as you accelerate and jump up, throw those hands over your head. When you land, you want to land through the heel of the foot nice and quietly, roll to the toe of the foot, and then accelerate again as hard as you can to get as much distance as you can. The trick is to maintain your momentum so that you can get a little bit more distance on each jump. You're doing 5 sets of 3 jumps. Once you have the feeling for it, you can just do the crossover step on its own. Here it's very important that you drive the knee high and keep the foot high down to the runway so that the first 3 steps are as fast as possible. Lateral walks is the most basic part of lateral speed. Here you want to drop the hips about 3 inches. Lift the front foot and drop hard off the back foot, creating a long back leg. Some common mistakes with lateral walks is with the front leg. A lot of people like to lift it up and really reach far and pull themselves forward. You just want to lift that front leg and drive off the back. Once you feel comfortable doing lateral walks in one direction, you can add a change of direction component. When you're doing this, don't have the foot that you just drive off of come right underneath your hips. You want to keep it outside your hips a little bit so you can go right into a drive phase.